me, let me speak of wondrous works of art that dwell within that fabled city. Its architecture fills my heart. Let me tell you, I have seen where great ideas are born, illuminating all the darkness in the corners of the world. Ask of me, I will tell you, let your conscience be your guide. It's nothing but a hellhole here, while Paris waits a virgin bride.
Is it true? Were you once a pupil of the great Mozart?
It's true, but I was hopeless then, clumsy as a horse and cart.
Could it be I dreamt so long to act upon the stage and sing, the footlights smoking at my feet, as curtains rise like velvet wings?
Come with me, let me show you the opera and the comedy, the Latin corner where the girls are raven-haired and fancy-free.
Play the dashing rogues and infiltrate the grand salons, and walk in wonder through the Louvre from across the Seine to the Sorbonne.
In cafes we would feed our heads with absinthe and philosophy, engage the students of Voltaire and curse the aristocracy.
In Paris the bells of Notre Dame ring out. In Paris we raise up our voices and shout, and not rest till the ramparts of that city stand before us bright, clear. Penniless in Paris is better than the life we're leading here.
In Paris we'd search for fame.
In Paris we'd be born again, and though the streets are paved with gold, in Paris we'd put our trust.
Paris, she was made for us.
Paris, she was made for us. In Paris we could liberate our souls. I've heard that there's infernal noise, the stench and cutthroat out to rob the hungry crowd that fill the streets where anarchy consumes the mob.
We rent a room upon the din somewhere along the boulevard, and find employment on the stage. The unwashed mass we disregard, and bright and shine a brand new star.
And you would play your violin, we'll take the city by the throat
And revel in its glorious sin.
We're fools, Nicholas. We're fools if we waste our lives talking about it. Let's really go.
Oh, you've had too much wine.
There's nothing here for us. We'll die if we don't escape.
Our fathers would disown us.
To hell with them.
To hell with them!
In Paris, the bells of Notre Dame ring out. In Paris, we'll raise up our voices and shout. Not rest till the ramparts of that city stand before us bright and clean. Penniless in Paris is better than the life we're leading here. In Paris, we search for fame. In Paris, we'll be born again. And though the streets are paved with gold, in Paris we'll put our trust. For Paris, she was made for us.
Paris, she was made for us.
In Paris we will liberate our souls.
It was not long before Nicholas and I had been hired at a small theater on the Boulevard du Temple. He played the violin while I performed on the stage in the old Italian Commedia. I was an actor.
Marry Orazio!
Oh, no, Father!
You must marry Orazio!
Isabella! My lips for yours burn with desire. Only your kiss will quench the fire.
Orazio!
Mwah! 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 Nicholas, I heard the voice again.
What voice?
The voice I told you about. He's out there again watching me.
Everyone is watching you. That is why they come, to watch the actors on the stage.
He knows about me. He calls me Wolf Killer.
Now, that's what you think, Lestat. All this attention's gone to your head. Get back out there.
My love!
My son! The end! You must have heard it then.
There is a voice. It's coming from inside your own head. You're so puffed up with this adulation, you better not read this.
What is it?
A review in the Gazette de France. Ah, patience. As the great Mozart once told me, one must never read a review of one's work entirely sober. This frothy little Commedia dell'arte troupe is well worth the trip down to the Boulevard de Temple, particularly the blonde-haired rogue who steals the hearts of the ladies both on stage and off. They love you.
I love them. The moment I step on stage, I'm suddenly more eloquent than I have ever been. Poetry springs to my lips, and the sound of their laughter rolling back at me is sublime.
Oh, really, Lestat? Must you be so precious about it? We're not doing Molière. It's not even good art.
Does it matter? What matters is we make them happy, even for a few hours. It's our way of doing good.
All this from a bawdy, lowbrow farce at a shabby little theater.
You see a shabby little theater, I see paradise. The wine may be cheap, Nicky, but our cup is full.
Your cup is full. You'll be playing the comedy in no time. I'll never be a great violinist. I know that now. At least at home I can pretend it is possible.
It is possible.
It's not. We cannot all be like you, Lestat. You have a radiance about you. Everyone sees it. I have nothing like that.
Stop. I hate that kind of talk. We've escaped our fathers. We're living in Paris, doing what we both love to do, and somehow you find a way to make yourself miserable. I don't understand.
You wouldn't understand. You couldn't.
I need air. I'm going outside. Can't you see his music weeps like cool and cleansing rain? His voice speaks magic from the strings, yet not enough to soothe his pain.
Can't he see inside of me this dark eternal night? Like chains I hang on his ascent, so eclipse his brilliant light.
Could it be we dreamt so long to act upon the stage and play?
And now it all comes down to this.
Our lives divide to separate ways.
thirsty, so thirsty. Let me out of here, please.
Brave, strong little wolf killer. My chosen one.
In God's name.
God, no more of that in my presence.
I need water.
Yes, the water of all waters. My blood will give you everlasting life.